Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's DIY, it would be a collab with Heidi Sonboul on her DIY channel. And she has two channels. She has a DIY channel called Heidi Sonboul DIY and also her home channel, which is Heidi Sonboul Home. I would have a link for both channels and also the playlist in the description. She does amazing DIYs, home decor, food prep and organization and all those good things. So feel free to check her out after watching my video. I started off my video with some strips that you can purchase at your hardware store. You could even use the paint stirrers, and I took my mitre box and I cut them down to size. I would link this in the description, the measurements I use for this. I'm actually making a lantern. So I started off with 4 pieces, 2 short pieces and 2 long pieces, and I made 2 frames. I use my Dunlop wood glue to adhere these. You can use whatever wood glue you have on hand. Also, I advise that you don't go out to get any of these materials. You can save this video for the future. Once I had both of the frames dried, I just used 4 more of those shorter pieces of the strip and I placed them on the edge of one of the frames. You can also use the Dollar Tree Jenga blocks to make this lantern as well. Also the wooden rulers they have, but you will have to stabilize them with the Jenga blocks. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please consider hitting that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and also the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I added the other frame onto the top. I let that dry completely. I took 6 more pieces of the strip to make a base and a top for the lantern. You can make the top removable or you can glue it down like I did. I will be remaking a taller version to this lantern as well, and I will be making the top removable. So I just cut 6 pieces of the same size of the strip and I added glue, and I glued 3 of the pieces together, and I made 2 of these and I let them dry completely. I used my brown shoe polish as a stain, and I just stained the front, the tops and the sides only. I didn't stain the bottom where you won't be seeing, and I also stained the lantern as well. I did stain 2 wooden blocks that I had in my stash to add to the top. I think I lost the video footage for that. I stained that as well and glued 2 together as well. If you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up and share with your friends and family. It really helps my channel out a lot. Also follow me on social media. I will have the links for those as well in this description. You can also use watered down paint if you don't have any stain on hand, or you can even paint this with whatever color paint you use or you choose to use, or that goes with your decor. I did give this 2 coats, I would say, of this faux stain because I wanted more of that dark wood look. Once all the pieces had dried, I just took some more of the glue and I glued the base and the top to the lantern, and I just spread that out with my fingers. You can use a popsicle stick if you choose to. My top and bottom wasn't exact size as the frame because of the sizes of the wood. I would have to cut a thin sliver, but I just left like a small gap on either side of the longer sides of the frame. And it wasn't noticeable. It's okay with me. So if that bothers you, I would advise using something that will fully cover the lantern. It actually did fully cover it, but it just had like a tiny little gap at the side. And I just repeat for the top. I did place something heavy on top of the frame so that it would be as smooth or it would touch and remain flat as possible. And I left it overnight to dry. I did clean up the edges where the glue was seeping out. Here you just see me making sure everything is as even as possible. Once everything had dried, I added the wooden blocks to the top of the lantern. I had this rope, but it was super thick to tie some knots to the end, so I just unraveled one of the strands and I used that instead of using the thick rope. I tied 2 knots on either ends using a length that is suitable enough for me, and then I hot glued those on either side of the wooden blocks on top of the lantern. Once you have that done, you can decorate to suit your decor. I just added a simple metal pot with some greenery on the inside, and I absolutely love how this turned out. It looks so amazing, so store-bought. I am so impressed with myself right now. I definitely know I will be making more of these in different sizes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I would see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out Heidi's channel. I would have them linked below in the description, and I would see you guys. Bye.